was at 15 yards, facing me. But the doe he was chasing got behind me, and she was about to tear off. So I had to just put it on his throat and pull the trigger. I'm pretty sure that I hit him. It all happened so fast, I don't know what happened. He was so big. I'll tell y'all the whole story later. It'll be a better story if we find it.
How long's it been, Luke?
9:30.
3 hours now.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
If we walk in and find a dead deer.
Did you see any?
I didn't see a hair.
I didn't either.
I
I jumped one up. There was one bedded like 75 yards from my stand.
They're all here. I had one walk away from me when I got to my tree.
Yeah.
He walked.
I got videos of the 6-point and a little nothing 4-point chasing a doe. I mean, they all. They were just running circles. They'd come in, they'd run past, they'd come back.
How long did the chasing go before you got a shot?
An hour.
What?
I got a glimpse of him
so
up the hill, and I mean, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Like, I didn't even know this existed.
Okay.
So you can almost see him? Or he disappeared behind this tree when you were watching?
No, he disappeared. See all this thick stuff right here? So now this back, and the next one, he veered left. After that, I lost sight of it.
So he veered left after that next batch.
Yeah, so there were, all 3 bucks were standing right here. So they all turned and went this way. One went this way, one went right here, and I heard the crash. And then, about 3 or 4 minutes later, something over there started blowing in that direction.
He's smoked.
What?
Look at all this blood. Look, he ran over that tree.
Shit.
It's alright though, dude. He's bleeding really well. And the arrow's out, so there's... Man, you did not get much penetration. Are you kidding me? Luke, I swear there's a white belly. Freaking white belly. Oh, man.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Luke. Oh my God.
Woo! Woo!
Her nose is big.
Oh my gosh.
Danny, that's the one you got on camera.
You know what?
Look at this.
Did he have this?
And he has that sticker. That's the one you had on
Could be
camera.
the clear-cut buck.
That is him.
We're not
What
far.
the hell is he doing all the way over here?
It's not hard to get over here.
Chasing that
Did he
hot
swim
pussy.
the
Luke,
Oh my gosh, dude, that is a freaking hammer.
I don't know why, but I feel like I did something illegal. Look. That's an old deer. Look at that hide. Look at all that gray. That's exactly where I wanted to hit him. Get it? How is that buck? How is that buck here?
That's a long way.
Look,
Love you, brother. All right, you did it. Thank y'all.
what a track job.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Never
Luke,
been on such an emotional roller coaster. When I picked this spot yesterday, I saw a couple of does and ended up finding some decent sign and a big rub on the other side. And one of the scrapes that I saw looked like it had been freshly peated. And then I saw a doe. So my hunch was that that doe was hot. And Danny told me, he said, they're gonna be where the hot does are. So about 8 o'clock, 8:30 this morning, I saw some does. And then I saw a little buck come in and start chasing me. About that time, I look up the hill, about right here, and I see these horns. And they were just massive. And from the way the sun hit them, they looked red. Just dark red. And I said to myself, I was like, oh, that's a monster. And I could keep seeing them running all up and down here, just back and forth. There were 3 does and what I thought were 7 bucks, but turned out to be 4 different bucks. A little spike, a good 6-point, and then a smaller 6-point. And they just kept running everywhere. I mean, they would come inside of 50 yards near me, but they'd run straight through. And I could see him, he'd come in, and I kept thinking, he's got to come closer, he's got to come closer. And then finally the doe comes straight at me. And she walks straight at me, walks right by my stand, directly underneath me. And he comes following right after her. He gets to 15 yards straight in front of me. And I'm waiting for that quarter, or the quarter where I can get a good shot at the side. And I'm waiting, but I can hear her behind me, and all of a sudden she bolts. And that's when his head turned to her, and as soon as he did that, I knew he was about to go. So I picked that spot right there, and knew that those were vitals, and I let the arrow fly.
How long were you at full draw?
Maybe a minute, not long. He was coming so hot that I could have danced in the stand. He didn't. He was all.
So he was coming after the doe when he
doe.
stopped in front of your stand.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And so he tore off, and I thought I heard him crash in here, and I mean it was chaos. I mean,
How far are we from where you shot
right
him?
Behind him, were all 3 of the other bucks. So there was like 5-6 deer around me when I took the shot, and everybody just tore off. And
Were you able to draw with none of them picking you off because they were all on that doe?
yeah. Everybody was focused on her. And so after that, I mean, it was still a crazy chase up and down here. They probably stepped over him as they were chasing that doe till probably 11 o'clock. Insanity. I've never seen anything like it. She was some sort of special doe. Everybody wanted her. So,
He didn't go far.
Dan, I don't know if you know this, but I've never killed a deer with my bow. So this is my first bow deer.
So,
And it's by far the biggest buck I've ever seen or shot.
so maybe you're done bow hunting.
After today, I don't know how it can get much better. I mean, seeing what I saw, hunters go a lifetime without seeing that.
That is beautiful.
Congratulations, dude.
Ooh.
God, I just want to camp and just make a fire and just camp here and just not leave this spot. Congratulations, Luke. You found this deer.
I did.
You scouted yesterday on the ground all day, half a day yesterday.
Yeah.
Hot
You
sun,
found the
baby,
sign. You
hot
came back
sun.
to it this morning, and you shot him at 9 o'clock.
Oh gosh.
What do we do now, boys?
All them out.
I was hunting a lock on. I was probably roughly 20 foot. I probably wasn't that.
You use
quite
steps
high.
to get up?
Yep. Carried everything in this morning. Parked way down there. Walked the bank in. The wind was coming out of the north, so everything going on this morning, they didn't know I was here. Oh my God, he was so big. I'm freaking out right now. I hope he's down. He was at 15 yards, facing me. But the doe he was chasing got behind me, and she was about to tear off. So I had to just put it on his throat and pull the trigger. I'm pretty sure that I hit him. It all happened so fast.